What up, what up, what up, what up? Just want to get a couple of people on here real quick before we get into this event.
Yeah. I know I'ma get it, I just don't know how. Hard up on the stage, body in the crowd.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Try to keep me home, but I can't get paid from the crib, so I be gone till we on. What's up? Finally famous, I had it on my jacket way back in high school. Know I wanted to be in them nightclubs and not all off in that night school.
What's going on? What's going on? Let's get a couple of people on here.
Them ciphers at the radio had a crazy flow, man. The city ain't heard shit like this. I woke up early on a Saturday.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Hey, I wanted to make this really quick. I had a couple of things that was on my heart and was on my mind. You guys know how I do. Sometimes this is kind of random. I'm gonna become a lot more consistent with this. But first of all, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you to every single one of you that reached out to me through text, through Facebook posts, through DM, through instant message, through everything, to wish me a happy birthday. My birthday was absolutely incredible. Had a chance to spend it with the people that I love dearly, and had a really good time. And I really appreciate you guys for helping me bring in 32. Yes, 32 years young. Can you believe it? But I wanted to talk about something really quickly. I don't care where you are in your life right now. I don't care what you're doing in your life right now. And this is coming from my heart, okay? This is coming from the depths of my soul. 3 years ago, things were not how they are right now, okay? 3 years ago, I didn't have the vision that I have right now. 3 years ago, I didn't have the clarity that I have right now. 3 years ago, I didn't have the conviction or the faith that I have right now. 3 years ago, I was not the man that I am today, okay? I want you to understand that you, no matter at what point in your life you are right now, you're no different from me, right? You're no different from anybody else. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing that God gifted me with that He has not given you the gift of. I want you guys to understand that wherever you want to be 3 years from now, you can make that happen, all right? Typically, we can't see past 3 years, and sometimes we overestimate how long it's going to take to make true change in our lives. But I want to talk to you guys about 3 very important things right now that's going to make the change for you over this next 12 months. If you're tired of where you are right now, if you're tired of the mediocrity in your life, if you're tired of going through the same cyclical motions every single year, if you're tired of being around the same disempowering associations, if you're tired of the same mundane ebbs and flows of your opportunity or job, whatever that is, I want you to know that change starts now. Change went just then. Change went just then. Change went just then. And what I'm talking about is your thoughts, all right? There's going to be 3 distinct ways that you can change that. I don't feel like there's anything new under the sun, me personally. I feel like what one man has done, another man can do. So here's the secret, all right? You want me to tell you how things changed for me so quickly over the last 3 years, really over the last 2 years. It started with A, the books that I was reading, the things that I was listening to, and the people that I hung out with, period, all right? The books that I was reading. I would encourage you guys to read books. Oh my goodness, read books. Think about this. Someone has written their entire life story, that you can read in a matter of maybe a week, maybe 5 weeks at the very most. All their experiences, all their trials, all their tribulations, all the things that they needed to learn, all the things that they didn't have a chance to learn, but now reflecting back on their lives, they're able to show you within the matter of maybe to 100, maybe 200 pages, right? One of the best books you guys could ever get your hands on right now is Think and Grow Rich. This gentleman took 20 years of evidence, 20 years of the top producers in the entire world, right? Figured out what their secrets were and then put them in a book for somebody to read. Think and Grow Rich. The Laws of Success in 16 Lessons. What to Say When You Speak to Yourself by Dr. Shad Helmstetter. How to Win Friends and Influence People right? Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. There's so many tools out there that you guys only have to get your hands on. And I would encourage you to read at least 10 pages a day. That's all you need to do. Read 10 pages a day. Those things will begin to transform you. The second thing, and the funniest thing about that, I didn't even mention the book that I got that from. It's called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I was about to say Joel Osteen, but Jeff Olson. The second thing, the things that you're listening to, right? I had to change that immediately. Immediately. I was listening to the Big Seans. I was listening to the Little Waynes. There's so many different ideas and idealisms and different subliminal things that feed directly into your subconscious that are controlling how you live your life. Listen, if you want things to change, you must change. And I suggest that you start listening to audiobooks. Start listening to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Start getting into podcasts. There's so many great podcasts out there. Lewis Howes has a great podcast. Peter Voog has a great podcast. Alex Morton, he has a great podcast. Knowledge for Men is a podcast that I listened to, oh my goodness, for a good month and a half straight and was addicted to it for the next 3 years. That's going to be the information that changes you, right? And last but not least, the people that you're hanging out with. Now, this is a sore subject for some people because a lot of people say, well, I'm not being real. I'm not keeping it real, right? You can't leave where you come from. You're acting strange. Listen, guys, if you want things to change, you must change. Are there disempowering conversations going on? Who are the people that you understand? Hey, it's cool to reflect on the past. It's cool to talk about the past, but where do those conversations lead to? And more importantly, how do you feel at the end of those conversations? All right. Do you feel empowered? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel excited about life? Are you talking about the future? Are you talking about your vision for the future? If not, you may need to reevaluate that conversation. All right. Hey, I got some people that I can associate with for 2 minutes. I got some people that I can talk to for 2 hours. There's some people that, unfortunately, I had to disassociate myself with for a little while. But that was for me, right? I have a lineage. I have a legacy. And that's how important it is. Guys, think about this. In the year 3000, none of us will be here. Yeah, even your children, none of us will be here. You're here today and you're gone today. What is that little space between your date of birth and your date of death going to mean? Coming into year 32 of my life, I started to look at that. I started to say, man, you know what? I'm not going to allow this to be a waste. I refuse to let my gifts go to waste. I refuse to go to the grave with books that I never let out there, with dreams that I never had a chance to live out, right? And it's not about me, but it is about what you leave for other people. What? There's going to be maybe 100, maybe 200 people if we're fortunate and blessed, of people that are going to come see us on our last day, literally, cry, our body goes into the ground. How many decades will your legacy last? Or will your name continue to outlive you for generations and generations? Listen, every single one of you have something inside of you that will make sure that happens. I don't know, are you a seamstress? Are you an actress? Are you a speaker, right? Are you an incredible mother? Are you an incredible parent? Are you an incredible leader? I encourage all of you guys to find that out right now. Make a goal, make a vision. Hang around people that you know will stretch you, because my belief is that a mind that's stretched can never go back. I can never go back, guys. I can never go back, right? I absolutely love and I appreciate where I came from. I understand that everything that I went through simply groomed me and allowed me to grow into the man that I am right now. I take nothing back from that. I can't wait to turn 40. I can't wait to turn 40. It's going to be incredible. A lot of people are like, man, you're getting old. No, I'm getting young. Change your mentality. Right? So again, guys, outside of all that, coming into 32, I'm extremely excited because I know exactly what this year has for me. And I know exactly the vision that I have for my life. I know exactly where God has placed me. I look to do videos like this as much as possible, give you guys the information that I fill myself up with until it overflows, and I can try to bless you with what I'm thinking is the wisdom that God gives me so I can help you. My definitive purpose, what I want to do with my life, is I want to positively impact the lives of over 100 million people, period. So I want to do that every single day. Anything that I can do to add value, that's what I'm about. It's not about me, right? This life is not for me. This life is to be used as an example to pull you, to push you to wherever you feel you need to be. So again, guys, I appreciate everything that you guys did. You guys made me smile from ear to ear, and you can see my smile is pretty big. So I appreciate all the love yesterday. Guys, go after your dreams. I don't care how old you are right now. If you're 18, 28, 38, 58, I don't care. There's still time for you. If you're still breathing and you're still watching this, I invite you to figure out why. Keep rocking, y'all. Can we groove a little bit real quick? I need to get into this event. Hey, you guys have a good night.